This month's episode of Maou no Hajimekata reveals why warriors, or in this case swordsmen and swordswomen, women are a really big issues for sorcerers, because even for swordsmen slash swordswomen, or let's just call them warriors, they can't use magic. They have a very, shall we say, fortified mind and, or in other words, a strong will, which means that sorcerers have an issue with basically making them believe in like illusions and stuff, and they also have a great magical resistance. So a fireball that would destroy like another sorcerer or a cleric, etc., would maybe just fall off on a warrior and just burn it. So therefore, Aaron he focuses his effort to winning over Nadja to his harem, and or as she actually is called, because we find out in this week's episode that Nadja isn't her real name, and that is understandable that people don't use their real name, because there is more power in knowing. There's power in knowing the person's real name, because then you can, shall we say, cast stronger spells against them. And the real name of Nadja is Lenore Jarvis. Really interesting. It's also interesting, or let's say like this, I find it a bit cruel the way Oren obtains this, what's called information, because he actually comes to her and has the face of Alan. So, and then he tells Nadia that he loves her, and he's also honest, or at least I think that's how the real Alan thinks. It could also be that the real Alan is standard anime protagonist, with basically being like, oh, I don't know if I should take this, this, or this, even though we all know that Vikia most likely is the best girl. But let's get back to what he says. He says that he loves her, and he also admits that he likes Charlie and Vikia, but he likes her better at the most of those three. So yeah, he's honest, and she tells him then that she wants him to make love to her because she's not sure if what could happen, but at least she wants Alan to be the one that takes her virginity, so Oren doesn't take it. And considering that the person is Oren, he's that is kind of evil of him taking that away from her. It's also, however, it's also a part of his plan, because while he is doing this, he slowly transforms his face into orange, so she sees like flashes of it, and therefore, by having her into this prison cell uh, for a very long time, I presume, or maybe it was just days, he could work on magic, where he basically what's called imprinted, or what's called imprinted false memories, like uh, that Nadia was actually not part of the adventure group, like, or the masters he was serving was Oren, and she was only there in the adventure group to basically infiltrate it. However, I wonder, because of the ending of this episode, chapter, how it's gonna go, because it states that he is going after two of the other girls, because I presume he is not going after Alan if he's even still alive. So I wonder how, if depending on how the implanted memories is, how it would look if the two, like let's say Vikia and Al and Nadia was to meet. Are they gonna be like enemies, or is he fixing the memories so such a way that they think that they was actually both basically, to infiltrate this? And if he is gonna, also take Alan into the shall we say mix, how is that gonna go? Because if they are like all being, what's it called, having those false memories implanted, how is this gonna go? Is it like, oh, we are just basically doing this so we could get paid, so it looked like someone actually took care of it? That is actually a really interesting question, and yeah, but I must say one thing. I feel sorry for that goblin man. That goblin man, he was just basically set up to get attacked by her when she escapes the cell. And oh man, I feel sorry for him. He didn't do anything other than guard a room. But still, I feel sorry. But as with, or to be more correct, oh, this is basically all there is to it, guys. So all I have left to say to you, have a good day, good night wherever you are, and I'll see you later, guys. Cheers.